Morning world and welcome to Monday, 19th of May. Guess what we're doing today? So amongst other things, we're baling and wrapping pigeon meat today. We're not supposed to be baling over at t'other farm till Thursday, but the weatherman's gone and thrown a bit of a spanner in the works there. Apparently it's going to rain tomorrow. That won't help a lot. Right, I have to unlock the mower. Right, that was stiff in there, wasn't it? Might have to get a bit of lubrication in there. So on top of haymaking, Famous Dave is back today. Where shall I put that? Where shall I put that there? What? Hopefully Famous Dave is back today. He's been off. Yeah, there he is. He's been off with a bad foot. He had gout. Badly. So he was suffering. I'm not going to need the roller again for a bit. Yeah, that can go there. That'll be all right. Go on, find it. There it is. I don't want you twisted, I want you untwisted. Thank you. Just needed a bit of persuasion, that's all. Go on, keep going down. Oh, I see, you're going to insist on falling forward, are you? Alright, so the mower decided it did not want to stay there. It wanted to roll forward, so I've had to reattach everything, put it back on again. We'll put it over there. That's better. I had to get a little bit of wood to go in there, certainly because the end of the mower over there, the little deflector, is caught up on a slightly bit higher ground. It just lifted that, only an inch, but sometimes an inch can make all the difference. Isn't that right, ladies? You find any treasure in there? Bats?
A bit of light on there.
Where do you reckon the leak's coming from? He said he took that off and reckoned you couldn't see where it was coming from.
That one. Oh, look, that's the one that's going down it.
Is it?
That's the pipe that's wet. Oh, there's one over here that's wet as well. It's the other one, that one.
Yeah.
You've got a bit of tape on it. Was that an old one?
It could be an old one.
That's an old one next to it, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
It's one of these up here.
Well, basically,
It's got a little crap on there once blowing up, washed off.
yeah, get the worst of that rubbish off so you can see what it is, and then
You got to wash it, haven't you? Won't we?
yeah, wash it. Yeah, yeah.
Right, Mike, got that screw.
Get power washer.
Oh, hang on. He's in your back pocket, wasn't it?
Yeah, you'll need them.
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah. Well, we used half a tank of fuel the other day to cut six fields. I'm not complaining. This thing is actually pretty good on fuel. Anyway, the Nissan Campstar failed Lola, mainly on a cracked weld, which has got to be repaired, but it also has a couple of leaks. So we are taking guards off and taking bits apart, and we're going to steam clean the bejesus out of it. And then take it down to the mechanics. He can then do the little bit of weld. We could weld it ourselves, but if you get the engineer to do it, he can't fail the weld. And it's going there anyway. So, and it's like 20 minutes work. It's not going to cost the end of the world. Anyway, before I go to the farm or look at grass, I'm going to see how Dave is getting on. He's not limping so bad today. He's still got it, but it ain't so bad. Hello. Are you taking me back entrance out?
Yeah, I'm attacking your rear end.
Is that mirror going to be safe under, or should we take that off?
I've got a skimming ring.
All right, okay.
Unless you just want plasterboard that size.
No, do it properly. So, well, we got a hang covers on there.
Better leave then. You can see you've done it one properly. You don't want to do it like that.
You're going to have to get some shopping today, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, I might have to leave you with a card. Do you want coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I think it was made not to move.
No, the screws are out, but it's just tight in there.
Is it?
I might have to cut it and have to get a new door line in.
Well,
Otherwise I'm going to end up...
yeah, I'd rather you do that than that. So, cut it. Oh, this is the... Is he going to get a biscuit out? Is there going to be a biscuit? You know this is why your teeth are no good, don't you? Hey? Bad for you, that is. Yeah, you cotton. I thought I had some left over. Silage wrap. I've just rung round our local suppliers. Moore Valley, Nichols's, over in Chipping Sodbury. Well, I want 4 or 5 rolls. So I'm going Chipping Sodbury. Welcome to Chipping Sodbury High Street. So we're only about a quarter of a mile away from Nichols's now. There it is. Right. You've got to stay there. Right. Paid for. 60 quid plus VAT, so it was £72 a roll, which is only a 3 or 4 quid saving over Moore Valley, but you know, times 4, it was still worth the effort to come over here. Right, just been stopped by a lady. She goes, "You're not that bloke on Facebook, are you?" And I said, "I might be." I said, "Some people call me Farmer P." She goes, "My husband loves watching you." And I said, "Well, tell him I said hello." Oh. Lovely job. Did you want me a bit of paper? Oh, get in the way, box. There you go. Lovely job, thank you very much.
Right, mate.
Have a nice day.
Oh, do me best.
See ya. Yes, we're going home now. Yes, we are. We're going home now. Don't you look cute with a little trimmed face, don't you? Eh? Yes, you do. Yes. Holly,
Yeah?
you about for a few hours?
Yeah.
That delivery was supposed to be coming Wednesday.
Come today?
Apparently it's coming today.
That's fine. I'm going to be here till about midday. Do you need me here till like 1?
I don't know, no, because I want to go and spin this hay, but I'm going to be gone for quite a few hours, so... So I've had a message from DHL to say that my package is coming today, and I think it's a mower from Sphere. That's what I think it is. I want to go and spin some hay, and I got to make sure someone's here to sign for it. Dave's not here. Holly might be here, but do they need someone to help them lift it off? Because I imagine it's going to be a big box. Right, so the thing that I've been waiting in for since 11 o'clock arrived about 45 minutes ago. I have had my lunch since then, so I could have gone earlier. But I'll show you my thing later on. Some of you will be interested, some of you less so. You'll probably be more interested in the next thing if it comes off. Anyway, we are, and I say we, that's me and Biscuit, she's down there. We're off to the farm and go and put the Lotus on and go and spin the grass on the showground. Don't know if I'm going to bother spinning anything else. I'll think about it. So I might be gone for a couple of hours. I could be gone till late. Don't know. Anyway, Dave Blubber's just turned up at Pigeon Mead with the rake. They're going to rake that now. Barry's coming down with a baler, so he's going to bale it, and then I presume Dave will come back with a wrapper. I've left the soda tight out for him out here so he can help himself to that. But yeah, I'll go up have a quick look up there, and then we are going to go to the farm. So there. Come on, up there, up there. Go on then. Come on. That way then. There you go. Did I take the balls off the mower? Something tells me I'm going to be really glad I thought of that and checked, because no, I didn't. I've only got one set of cat 2 balls for this thing, so I could have got all the way to the farm, open the doors, reverse up to the tether, and then nothing. I'd have had to come home again. That's very out of character for me. Not to leave something on the machine, but to actually remember to go and look and check. I must be getting wiser in my old age. Massey Ferguson. I didn't know Dave had a Massey Ferguson. So, I don't know who's doing it. Not that I really mind, as long as it gets done. Right, well, we've rode it to the farm, just dropped into my dad's, dropped him off a little tub of slug pellets. He's having an issue with slugs. He's planted some runner beans and some tomatoes. I'm not sure if there's a few carrots in there as well, but the slugs have been helping themselves to his beans and he's not very happy about it. So yeah, we happen to have a big old bag of slug pellets at home. So I took them in, I don't know, about a pound. I keep them going for a year. I need some balls. Would you fall out of there? Hold on. Hello, darling. Wait. There you go. There you go. Yes. It's hardly worth doing, but you know, I'm thinking of hay on this one, so I kind of have to. I don't want any damp bits. Well, there's not a lot. Look at the state of it. What we've got, we're chucking about. Yeah, the baler we got booked isn't coming to Thursday, so there's no desperate rush. Although the weatherman says we might get a spot of rain on Wednesday. I'm going to be watching that closely, because if that is the case, I might be completely wasting my time here. I might end up just wrapping everything anyway. So if they say it's going to rain and I can't dry it for hay before it's going to rain, then I might just as well not bother turning it again and just make hay. Well, this will make haylage now, today. I mean, this is the first time I've turned it, and look at the colour of it. Haylage already. By Thursday, if it stays like this, bit of sunshine, bit of warm breezes, this will make hay, but not a lot, not enough. I've had one or two comments saying, why have you cut it so early? It's May. I mean, why would you cut this before June? Why? Well, the reason being was, I mean, if I look now, this is all the seed heads on this are formed. So all the Timothy, the fescues, the cocksfoot, everything's got seed heads on it. And if I leave those seed heads another week to mature, they'll basically suck all the energy out of the leaf and the plant, and whatever I make will be nothing more than what we call bed and breakfast. So it was a case of make it now while there's still energy and sugar in the plant, or wait, in the hope that we get some rain, I can get some fertilizer on there, and second cut comes back stronger. That's literally all we can do. But I mean, thankfully for me, I've still got 100 bales left in store in the barn. But again, who's to say we don't use those up during this summer? If the grass doesn't grow and I got a lot of hungry mouths to feed, we could quite easily end up short come this winter. And I don't think I'd be alone in that if that was the case. I got a funny feeling that if you get some good bales and you manage to make them and you can put them in storage, I reckon they could be worth a few quid come the end of the year. The people like me will be looking for them. Or I'm going to be making a lot of pies. done. It is 17 minutes past 4. I'm going to nip in and have a cup of tea with my daughter. It's very handy having her around here, you know. Just say hello to her, and then I'm going to take the Lotus back at the barn, lock it away, and then take in the tractor home, because hopefully I've got some bales, wrapped bales, to pick up at Pigeon Mead tomorrow. So I'll get them in, and as soon as I can get them off the field, and if I can tap Ed, I'll see if I can get some fertiliser on before the rain that is forecast on the weekend. That's the plan. Just dropped Biscuit off for her food, so I think her tummy thought her throat had been cut. But I noticed that Dave and Barry, I presume it's Dave and Barry, they're still at Pigeon Mead. They're just wrapping up what they've cut, what they've baled. So we're going to go and have a look. Looks like slim pickings. But now look, see how we've done. 70 is what I should get off there. What did I say that we get? 30? I think my estimate is nearer than what I was hoping for. Oh, looks like we got a breakdown as well. Oops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30. That is awful. Good old Barry on the wrapper. And that's the thickest bit up there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it is meagre pickings. I know Rich Cornock over at Itchington, he's got half what he had last year. So, and we're on about half a year.
It'd be wanted.
Yeah, it will. 30 bales. Poor. So I think there's 2 in there. It might be 32, but it's still poor. So, anyway, this one that's broken here, the stuff's so fine, it won't go for the baler. They can't net it. So I'm going to go home, get my Defender, pick that up, and chuck it in the feeder for tonight. That will probably encourage the cattle to come in, which might be useful because I do have to catch 2 tomorrow. So, right, 6 o'clock. I might have a cup of tea first. Right, it's a bit late in the day, and I've got to go back up Pigeon Mead with my Defender. Just to go and get me 4-pronged fork to pick up that busted bale that the baler will not pick up. It is 7 o'clock. I had intended to open the box for that parcel that arrived earlier and show you what was in it, but I might give you a glimpse at the end of it so you know what's happening, and maybe we'll do it tomorrow, but I don't think we're going to get anything out of the box today. I don't know why I opened that big gate. I didn't need to open the big gate. I'll close it on the way back out. That's the one we want, that one. I'm probably going to chuck most of this on by hand, but you know, if I don't take the fork, I'll wish I had. That was loud. Right, how much fuel have I got in here? Not a lot. I definitely need to put some in for tomorrow, but I've got enough for tonight. Right, that should be part roll. We'll take that back with us. This is about 65 quid's worth. We'll have you as well. Right, let's go and get this bale. So yeah, not a great start really to this year's harvest. I hope this isn't the precursor to what the rest of the year is going to be like with barley, straw. I mean, if it's that bad, we might be keeping the barley straw to feed the cattle. I hope it doesn't come to that. But it might be an option. That's if we get any straw. Okay. That's got to go in the back of the Land Rover and then back down the farm and straight in the feeder. Well, that's already starting to get warm. Just easier to chuck it on by hand to start with. That's going to fill me boots, isn't it? Oh, happy days. I can't leave it out here. I have to move it. I'll tell you what, it's bloody heavy. Whew. They're going to love this. Might make them a little bit loose. I don't want that in there. There's got to be an easier way to make a living. What did you do at 7:15 in the evening on Monday the 19th? Was it in the pub having a nice cold one? At home having your tea? Mowing the lawn? Not that you've got any grass to cut. Playing the golf? Bit of fishing? I know. Take the dogs for a walk? Or picking up broken bales? Every forkful's a mouthful. That ground is hard. We want some rain. I might have mentioned that a few times. Ooh. I shouldn't have had that piece of cake for a come out. That was a bad idea. But I think that's pretty much got it. Right. Go and chuck it all back out again now. We'll have a quick count up before I go. Did you leave any out there? I think they had 2. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 you had out of the little bit of paddock. We didn't put any fertiliser in there, so that didn't necessarily surprise me, but we normally get 7 or 8 out there. So pretty much all I've done out here to make it look tidy. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 32. So in the winter, with the stock we got now, that is maybe 3 weeks worth. Must do better. So I'm going to put some in here, and I will put some in the square one, that end. Share it out, because they'll probably fight over this, because they are hungry. because I have got them on rather meagre rations down there. It's not because I want to. Well, it is because I want to. I want them to come up here. I want to give them a reason to come up here. And usually the best reason is hunger or thirst. It's a great way to manage stuff if you can't catch it. The things we do. Right then, I'm going to chuck it all over, make them work for it a bit. It was easier getting it off than putting it on, but like I said, I had a big piece of cake before I went up the field to pick that up, and that was a really, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and Shaz, sorry I missed you today. Dave said you come in today. He said, this couple come in, blue Audi, I think it was a blue Audi. She said, and she had blue hair. And they were going to call in yesterday and didn't. And you said, call in, and they did, and you weren't here. And no, I wasn't, I was over at the farm. So sorry about Shaz, you should have rung me and let me know you were coming. Not that I would have come home because I was in the tractor, so, but I said hello. Right. To get that out, shut some gates, open some gates. Actually, I might leave the gates into here shut. Yeah, they'll be thirsty in the morning. That's a good. They've only just gone down. Literally just as I was coming in here, they'd literally just all gone down, and the tanks were all running, so they've just had a drink. They'll let me know if they're thirsty later on.